Welcome to Wild World of Wrestling.
All right, I am back for another episode of Pro Wrestling Sim with Wild World of Wrestling. So, I noticed on my other video, I didn't even see this, but it pulls out and closes. I don't know how I missed it. Maybe my eyes just didn't see it and it blended in, but oh, that just makes me so much happier. And now I can go over, it'll overlap it, but it'll close, and everything's much bigger and normal, just how I like it. So there's a plus side of the day, and it makes me much happier now. Everything is back to normal for me at least, and I already got 3W Rise already pre-booked. We have a championship match. You guys know which one it is. Also, number one's contenders match, and if I remember right, I think I also put in a trios championship match as well. So we're going to see how these all go. And our goal is to get Rise back up as the number one show instead of Rebellion being number one show, because Rebellion was supposed to be our secondary, but right now it's switched on us. I don't know how that ended up happening, but it did. Seems like I book better on Rebellion than I do on Rise, and it's kind of weird. So we're going to jump right in. I do have a little surprise, but I can't ruin it. I have to go into the show just for you to see it. So let's get going. We'll go to the next day. See if there's any emails here. There goes my ear again. I hate that pop. That pop hurts. Okay, now we're gonna go in and go to the event, which is already booked, and we are gonna just start the show. And we are in Arizona. Potential audience 20,000. So the very first match is the number one contenders match for the tag team championship, which didn't turn out good. Match quality is 1 star. Crowd reaction was very bad. And final score is 52. So I don't know why these guys can't seem to pull off good matches. And this was a battle royal, and everything seems to be green here. James King got a better reaction than you'd expect. They're riding a wave of momentum right now, so that's good. Um, Same thing with Marvin Roy, Kamari Garrison, so that's cool. But the crowd didn't care about this segment, and they're very vocal about it. So, um, yeah, that's something I wasn't expecting. I expected a little bit better, at least like 60s for this, but so that's way under par and way under what I was wanting them to have. So we'll go to the next segment here. I built upon this segment for today. So Kenta comes out and he speaks. He says, "After tonight, I will put an end to this ridiculous idea of Ricky Babylon becoming a champion. He cannot and will not defeat me because I am the greatest 3W champion." And then a surprise. A surprise. An entrance pops. Nobody knows who it is. And then the commentator says, "Wait, who is this? Holy shit, it's Parker Lyons. He's the number one top free agent in the world." So Parker Lyons, it's now officially part of 3W. So Wild World of Wrestling has picked up the number one free agent in the world. So I brought him out into this one here. And then Kenta asks, "Who the hell do you think you are?" And Parker responds, "My name is Parker Lyons, and you best keep that championship around your waist because I am next to take that title from you." So he's giving him a fair warning coming in. And what a debut for his entrance here. And the whole segment came out to 87%, which is actually not bad. Really, really good. Parker Lyons got a massive popularity change up, so that's good. Obviously, the manager of Kenta got a raise, but Kenta and Ricky didn't get any extras. So, I mean, Parker, he has an arrogant gimmick. Or no, excuse me. The arrogant gimmick of Kenta actually worked well with the story beats, so that works. And then both of them have star power, and that's why Parker is here. So let's move to the next segment. So this is the Trios Championship match. Um, Camden, Shane, intimidating presence of Shane, all these added to the match. Jake Black was struggling for breath, and Shane Modell was also struggling for breath. And by the looks of it, it had a pretty good score, better than the first match. 77%, 3.5 stars, 75 crowd reaction, explosive style of El Monsoon helped out, and they win. So Malachi, Eddie, and El Monsoon are now the brand new 3W Trios champion. And there's a massive drop in popularity for Camden, Shane, and Jake. But massive, holy moly, massive change upwards for popularities for Malachi, El Monsoon, and Eddie. So that is actually awesome. And I'd like to see Eddie win. So, and these guys weren't really doing much anyways. So it was good to get a change. So, next segment. It's going to be a backstage interview where their number one guy in the company, the face of the company, Tyler Cross, and he speaks about Sonny Gunn. So Brisa asks him, "It has been a while since we have seen a title around your waist. What is your next direction?" And Tyler responds, "I want the television championship from Sonny Gunn. He hasn't built the prestige for that title deserves, and I am ready to put my name in the records book once again." So if you guys have followed me enough for this, Tyler Book is in the record book. He is the one of the best champions in the company. He has been a two-time champion already and the best cruiserweight champion. So that is what this is about, is Tyler cementing his dominance and being the greatest in the company and the greatest in the world. And he still has years left. However, that's if he doesn't break his neck or something, because I think the last time I looked, his neck was not doing very well. So, but yes, Sonny Gunn, he has the television championship. He's been holding on to it for a little bit. Tyler Cross is ready to hold a new title, and that is one he hasn't had yet. So that's what that's about, and all three of them got a rise, even Brisa. So looks like she's getting some notice now. And that was an 82% segment, which is not bad. Now, in order to save this show from falling because of the very first one of 52%, this main event has to go well. So let's go and see how this turns out. The World Championship for 3W. Ricky Babylon versus Kenta. See how this goes. Ooh, crowd reaction 95. It is a 4.5 stars, 92%, and the result is Kenta retaining his championship and aiming to steal the show. Really upped the game, so that really helped. Major spot was good. The only negatives was Kenta got a more muted reaction than you'd expect. Their momentum isn't great at the moment for someone at their level of popularity, which is weird. Really, really weird. Other negative was the finish slightly hurt the match quality. But Kenta retains. And Ricky fell in popularity. Not too bad. Kenta raised, so. But 92%, that is great for a main event score. So let's end the show and see exactly how it turned out. Oof. Oof. Again, Rise is not rising. I mean, this is 2 shows in a row where we have not done well. And it could be part of the reason is that I am doing 60 minutes instead of the full 90 minutes. Previously, I was adding more matches and stuff like that, but that's all right. But anyways, 79%, that is way lower than we used to have. So we got to do better. So we're going to end this show take a gander at everything. See how this turned out. There goes the pops again. Um, so we did very good with attendance. Attendance was a full house, sold out, 840,000 in ticket sales. So that was really good. Surprisingly, it didn't go as well. It's only 79%. So that is lower than it usually is. So, however, the viewers though, that's South America. My bad. So the North American viewership is almost 8 million for that. So that's actually not bad at all. Rebellion for the North American one was just under 7 million. And everyone else is at 3 and 2 million, if you've noticed. Actually, 3 million here for South America, but just below 3 million for North American for APW. So, okay. So now we got to take a look at our roster here and see how the momentum rides are right now. We'll go to push. Kiwa is up there. Shiori won that last match as well, up there. Kana probably shouldn't have anything, yeah, because she's injured until March. So it's almost that time. I think Mercedes won, yes. Let's see here. See where Jeremiah's at. Because he's been in 2 shows. Pretty good. Tyler Cross. I don't know how that affects. Oh, his momentum's up. So I'm guessing the angles actually works. Impacted by storylines and angles. High momentum will cause a worker to gain popularity at a faster rate and cause their matches to get better crowd reactions. So that's cool. Let's see. Go to Ricky here, even though he lost, and he's actually at 3 and 3 right now. I don't know how I ended up doing that or why. So I do have plans for Ricky. I do have plans for him, so bear in mind here. Eddie, because since he won that trios title, I think isn't that the second time he's won it, or is that the first time? Oh, this is his first time. I thought he's won it before. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, well, that's cool to know. So he's won the television championship and now the trios. Okay. Kenta, his momentum is almost up there. So he is 5-0 right now for the year. And he is a 2-time world champion. Wait, he's won. Oh, yeah, he has won before when he was a face. I forgot about that. And he's a 2-time 3W Trios champion as well. And, oops, I don't know how that happened. And a 1-time 3W Intercontinental champion. So, let's see here. We are going to go check out the titles. Take a look at everything right now. So, the history here. So the Cruiserweight Championship. This is a brand new one I created. I love how the design looks. I think it's really cool. So Bruno, he has held it for 192 days, and he has 10 defenses. So he is actually building up that prestige. So he can lose it at any time, or I can keep it on him. What I do like, though, the longest reign is by Tyler Cross, 292 days. Shortest reign by Rowan by 137 days. That's actually not bad, though. Youngest champion is Bruno at 24, and oldest is Rowan by 32. Then we got the Intercontinental. This is a new one as well that I created because it used to have a red strap, and it was boring. So this is the new Intercontinental. So Jamal Weaver has it right now, 173 days with 7 defenses. But look at the prestige of the Intercontinental right now, 91. So he's building that prestige. So that's actually really good, and I'm happy about that. Longest reign is by Jamal by 173 days. Shortest is by Kenta by 89 days. The youngest champion is Jamal with being 33. Interesting. I never even noticed that. 33 is the youngest. Huh. Oldest is Kenta at 36. Interesting. Um, Now, 3W ladies tag team, it is sitting at a 50, but the prestige is not doing well. It's not raising, but it's not falling. Mercedes and Rory has held on to it for 129 days and only 4 defenses, so I really need to get them in a match. Longest reign is 175 days with Sloan and Madison. Shortest is by Kana and Tegan, 19 days. I forgot about that one. Okay, so the regular tag team titles for the men's. The prestige is only at 60. It needs to go up much, much higher. However, 14 defenses and 402 days held on are the Cowboys, Cowboy Hobbs and Cowboy Landon Brown. And that is the longest reign, but the shortest is Damari and Walter with 83 days. And I have not been able to get them to lose. So that's what that Battle Royal deal was about. We have the 3W television title, which is also one of the newer ones. And I wanted, I don't know, something flashy, I guess, makes it feel like a television title. I don't know. Anyways, Sunny Gun is held on to 120 days with 5 defenses. Longest reign is by Yasamasa with 280 days. Shortest is Hawkmoth, who's no longer with the company, at 58 days. The youngest champion is Yasamasa at 24. Oldest is Banji, which I can't remember what I renamed him now, and that's at 41. Now here's the new trios titles. No, that's not the new trios. I think that's the same one. Yeah. Anyways, so currently Malachi, El Monsoon, and Eddie with 1 day. Currently the shortest reign. Longest reign is by Kazuko and Yasamasa and Kenta with 141 days. And then we got the Women's North American, which this one's really intriguing. Like, this actually does not even look like a women's title. Like, that is just dope looking. That's why I love the AI Bing, um, even though it sucks at making words. But I think it looks pretty dope. Anyways, Shiori Han has 7 defenses of the title at 173 days, but the longest reign is by Kiwa with 236 days. Shortest is by Jada with 33. Youngest champion is Mercedes at 22, and oldest is by Kiwa at 28. And now the 3W Women's Championship, which I think is also a new one I made. The prestige is pretty well. It's at 81 right now. I don't know if it fell or rose. I don't know. Is there nothing I can push to see? Anyways, Kiwa still holds it. 9 defenses, 222 days. Longest reign is by Kana with 315 days. Shortest is by Mercedes at 66. Youngest champion is Mercedes at 22. Oldest is Kiwa at 29. And then finally, our main championship, and I think this is another new one that I created as well. I thought was pretty cool. The World Championship, obviously, Kenta has it at 88 days at the moment, which is currently the shortest reign with 5 defenses. So, right now, the defenses to the days held seem to be pretty well done. The longest reign is by Tyler Cross at 247 days. Youngest champion is Tyler Cross at 27. Oldest is Kenta at 36. So those are our titles for you guys. And I think that's going to end today's episode. Yeah, I'm tired. I've been working way too much, but I hope you guys are really enjoying this series. I'm looking to create more intricate storylines here. I'm thinking writing some ideas down I'm just trying to build out of what I'm at right at the moment to build in to everything else, especially now that I have momentum feature. Still waiting for the Hall of Fame. Hey guys, devs, if you see this, create a Hall of Fame, please. But yes, I hope you guys will keep on subscribing and enjoying the series. You guys have a good week.